Hey there, it's Heather Hakes. Welcome back to my channel. Something I haven't talked about in quite a while is manifesting, and it's something we all do every day, whether or not you're aware of it. So what I like to talk about in my line of work, all about mindset and understanding that when you change your mind, you literally transform your life. But we are creators. So whether or not you're creating by design or default, you're always manifesting in life. So what I want to help you with is how to be a conscious creator, how to design your life. And what I'm sharing with you today is my WISE method for manifesting. This is something I came up with quite a while ago, but it really was just what I learned through different experiments I put myself through, and I like to make simple steps, and I love acronyms, and that's what I want to share with you today. So it's a 4-step process, and just so you remember, and if you haven't, go back and listen to one of my previous shows, but anything with manifesting comes down to 2 things. It's our thoughts. So our thoughts are the electric energy we're sending out, and our emotions or feelings are the magnetic force drawing things and experiences to you. So when you're thinking on a high vibe, you're thinking in alignment, and you're feeling, when they're connected together, that's how quickly things come your way. That's how you manifest consciously and by design. So what I want to help you with this WISE method of manifesting, it's a 4-step process. And the W stands for what. So you have to know what it is that you want. Pardon the interruption. If this content is resonating with you, I want to offer you some additional resources. Check out my website, heatherhakes.com, and take the free life assessment. This is a great tool to take inventory in life where you're feeling in alignment and abundant, and where you're feeling stuck, stressed out, or, as someone recently emailed me, completely ruining my life. I've also created a self-study course all about mindset and manifesting. Again, check out my website, heatherhakes.com, and click on course. Finally, if you are ready to deep dive and really transform your life, I offer one-on-one coaching. I will teach you what has taken me years and tens of thousands of dollars to learn, in which you can start implementing right now. To learn more and schedule your free strategy call, visit heatherhakes.com/coaching. Now, back to regular programming. And this is where I like to be specific or measurable. So if you want more money and you find a quarter on the ground, technically that's more money. So be clear. Do you want $500? Do you just want to make rent? Do you want enough to pay for that trip you want to go on? Do you want $10,000? What do you want? If you want a relationship, what does that person look like? What do you do together? More importantly, what does it feel like? If your what is something with career and work, well, what is that? Or do you want to start a business? Or is it that you want a home? Well, where is your home? I can go on and on. But the first step and the most important is the W, the what. What do you want? Because you've got to create clarity around that. Step number 2, and that's why I shared with you the thoughts and feelings piece of it. The I stands for intentional alignment. And what I mean by that is, let's say you're currently vibrating on a scale of, let's think of it in a radio station, okay? You're currently vibrating on a 90.2 frequency. However, the things you desire, money, relationship, career, experience, whatever it is at 98.5. You don't have alignment. Do you see how you're down here on 90.2, but you want to be up at 98.5? So how do you bring those together? How do you bring them into alignment? Well, what you need to do is be thinking and feeling at the same space of already having your desire, rather than someday or one day or I would like to. When you're thinking and feeling from the end result that it's already yours, that's how you create alignment, because there's no longer lack. There's no longer a gap of where you are to where you want to be. It's the same. If you think of life as a timeline, it's the exact same dot. You already have, or you already are that thing, which leads me into the S of this equation. The S is to speak as if. And that's why I shared with you, it's not one day or someday or I hope to or I want. When you speak as if, it is declaring and saying it's already yours, rather than sitting here and like, oh, it'd be so nice to have $10,000 versus I have $10,000. Those are two totally different frequency and vibrations, and they're different outcomes. So when you speak as if, here's another one. Man, I'd really like to find a perfect partner or significant other, but that's sitting in a lack and a wanting versus, oh, I love the relationship I'm in. You know, it's a perfect partner for me. We have so much fun. And do you see how it's painting a totally different picture when you speak as if? Finally, the E in this W.I.S.E method is all about excited anticipation. And what I mean by this is, and I've said it before, it's so easy to get hung up on the how. So if you know the W, the what, okay, I really want fill in the blank. But then you get hung up on the how. Well, you know, how could I get into that new house? I only make this much money. Or how am I going to meet a significant other? I guess I'll get on a dating app and just keep swiping. Or how am I going to start that business when I don't know anything about tech? You're screwing yourself. I think that's the best way I could say that, because you're sitting in a mindset of lack and wanting and not having. Instead, when you live and feel and vibrate from a space of excited anticipation, that's knowing what you want. It's speaking as if it's already yours. You have the alignment because you're thinking and feeling and it feels so real. Even though you've imagined this, it feels so real. That's creating the excited anticipation, and then that's how you quickly draw the experience, the person, the resource, the money, whatever you need to you. What I'm trying to share with you is, when you limit yourself to trying to figure out the how with efforting and strategy and steps and hustle and grind, you're creating self-imposed struggle. Instead, when you realize that infinite potential is out there and you are an unlimited being, when you follow this W.I.S.E method stemming from this unlimited being, you literally connect to the quantum field. That's what this is about. When you connect to the infinite possibilities that are already out there, you draw it to you. You create that ease and flow and abundance without efforting, without struggling, without trying to make it happen from your limited human perspective. I hope this excites you, and put this into play, because remember, experience is not power. Because remember, knowledge is not power. Experience is. Take this W.I.S.E manifesting method. Take this 4-step process and put it into play. What do you want? Then create intentional alignment. Next, speak as if it's already yours. And finally, sit and live and exude this excited anticipation of how it's going to come your way. And then finally, most important, share it with me. I want to hear from you. How did you implement this W.I.S.E manifesting method to draw your desires to you? Hit me up on my website or find me on the different social platforms, because I want to hear your stories. Thanks for watching today's video. I'll catch you on the next one.